I'm Andy Henkemeyer, and I'm from Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. So growing up, both my parents are teachers, so they got the summers off, which is obviously nice to bring us around to baseball games and whatnot. I've got an older brother, his name's Kyle. So growing up, we were always St. Cloud State hockey fans too. We had season tickets, being from St. Cloud, so I was supposed to hate the Gophers. And then, high school comes around, and I start to realize it was hard to be a Minnesota high school baseball player and go out of state to play at a big school. You're either kind of like, all right, St. Cloud State, Minnesota if you're really good, NDSU, Mankato, those are kind of your top choices. You're not going to, Michigan, for example, or Central Michigan, Illinois, Chicago, maybe big time schools like that. I had my mind set on the University of Minnesota. I like being down there. I like the campus. I wanted to be a Division I baseball player. I wanted to be a Gopher. And I think I sent an email to the assistant coach, Rob Fornasier, and I was like, so why aren't you guys recruiting me? Because you talk to me all the time, you say you like how I play. I know I'm one of the better players in the fall league. So I was just like, why am I not getting more of a look from you guys? He goes, honestly, that's a great question. Why don't you come down for a visit? So freshman year at the U of M, I'm honestly happy to be here. I'm excited to be here. I have no idea what to expect, really. I want to compete, but I'm kind of expecting to redshirt too. So we get through fall, I do pretty well. I went on every trip. I think the first trip was to Florida. We went to Florida a couple times, went to the spring break trip. I'm just kind of hanging out there. A lot of fun. I'm missing school. I'm flying to Florida to warmer weather in February and March. It's awesome. We're winning some games. We're doing pretty well. We have another older outfielder not do well or something, or another guy got hurt in the outfield. And John Anderson, 14, basically goes, all right, you and Troy, out of you two, which one wants to play center, which one wants to play left? I was like, all right, you go play center, I'll go play left. How does that sound? Perfect, all right. So then there we had it. There's your starting center fielder and left fielder the rest of the year. And kept just being okay with where I was and just slowly but surely get better and better and just learn. Every day I was just trying to learn, whether it was from asking upperclassmen, just listening to the coaches, watching our guys play, watching basically when you have successes, when you have failures, more or less the failures, and learning from those and just be like, all right, well, he messed up. I don't want to do that ever again, basically, and just learn from that. We struggled early on my freshman year, but it seemed so easy. It was just 2 or 3 or 3 game sweeps against Big Ten opponents every weekend. After our first or second week in a Big Ten play where we sucked, we were 1-5 or something. And after that, it was just cakewalk. And now you go into your sophomore year and you're like, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna do this again. We've got a lot of guys back. I felt really good, and I sucked. Junior year, I had a good year. Senior year, I had a good year. Throughout my career, I played against George Springer, Sean Manaea, he's a lefty he was a Royals pick, Mitch Garver, Twins catcher, Matt Barnes and George Springer from UConn, Kyle Schwarber from Indiana, scouts of professional teams. And obviously I had 2 good summers in the Northwoods, which is a wood bat league, so you're you're getting looked at. I was in the All-Star game there twice, so you do a lot of scouts go to that, you do the showcase stuff there. I had, like I said, two good summers statistically, and I kind of thought, all right, there's a good chance I'd get drafted late, where kind of like college, all I really want is a chance, basically. After that didn't happen, I go to the tryout deal with the Saints. Their roster's full. Late July, maybe early August, possibly, I get a call. I'm back at my parents' house in Sauk Rapids. I get a call from the Saints head coach. He goes, hey, we just had 2 outfielders collide with an infielder last night, and 2 of the outfielders got hurt, and they're out for a couple weeks at least. One's out for sure, might be out for the year. Can you come down and play tonight? He's like, yeah, I'll be there. Played a part of the season. I think I was there for the last month or so. Tried to go with the Saints the following year. Got released after spring training. And that was the end of it. There's my short but a little bit longer than Coach Steve's professional career. And then, you know, I get a little call from Tom Buski one morning, and he goes, "Hey, I got your number from one of your buddies, your old teammates. Do you wanna set up a little interview? Come hang out, talk with us. We're looking to hire some more baseball guys for this off season." I didn't know any other world besides baseball, basically, in sports. So and I liked coaching. The rest is history, and it's hard to explain. Like every moment is different for every kid, but there's a moment when a kid gets it, you know, or like in a game especially, you start to see that, you know, and it could take from 1 year to the next, just a year of maturity. And whether it was working with me or us a lot or little, or them just getting older, it's like, it's fun to see a kid develop, say, from an 11-year-old to a 12-year-old or 12 to 13, and you see their game and their maturity level just grow as a person. Like, I wish I was more outgoing as a kid and not so reserved. So if I can help and push other kids into that role, that's very similar to say, hey, I sucked at this as a baseball player, don't do this, make this adjustment. You know, I think that's honestly probably the biggest thing for me, is try to get kids outside their comfort zone. And if you can do that, you know, sitting in a lesson, you can do that inside a cage or at the plate or on the baseball field. Feeling comfortable being uncomfortable. As cliche as it sounds, like, people probably, if you followed us on any social media site or anything, like, it's our culture and it's our coaches. You know, it's like, we believe we have the best staff in the entire country. I mean, we just keep buying into that vision. And that makes us grow as coaches, which helps the kids grow, which is our culture.